What's the matter, Mama? Why are you crying? Don't worry, son. Everything's going to be okay. I didn't know it then, but I was a child in crisis. That's a smile. You see a smile now because I'm someone that teaches negotiation skills, how to read body language to individuals in corporations, seminars, high net worth individuals, movie moguls, literally around the world. But back then, I was a child in crisis. You see a smile. That's a smile. I'm happy now. I've written 7 books on the topics of negotiation and reading body language. I'm known as the master negotiator and body language expert. That's a smile. But back then, I was a child in crisis. I remember that time. It was Friday afternoon. My father came home, and I said, "Daddy!" And I went running to him. And normally I'd be able to jump into his arms, but this time he patted me on my head as he said to my mother, "Here, Rose, here's my week's earning." And my mother said, "Bud, is this all there is?" I didn't know it, but we were poor. Have you ever been poor? You don't want to go there. So I said to my mother, "Mom, I want to shine shoes. I want a shoe shine box and I want to shine shoes." She said, "That's okay. You don't have to worry about shining shoes. Everything's going to be okay." "But no, Mom, I want to shine shoes. I want to make some money. I want to earn it. I want to earn some money." And she looked at me and she started to laugh. I guess she thought I was kind of cute at that point in time. And she said, "Well, I tell you what, son, you can shine shoes if you want to. Ask your daddy to make you a shoe shine box." So I asked my father to make me a shoe shine box, and he did. That evening, I never knew it then, but my father was seriously distraught and not really being able to take care of his family. So he made that shoe shine box for me, and the very next day, I was out at the corner bar. Okay, don't tell my parents. I was out at the corner bar, but things were safe back then. And I was shining shoes. I saw Mr. Jones walking down the street. I said, "Shine, Mr. Jones." He said, "How much for a shine, sonny boy?" I said, hadn't thought about that. I said, 5 and 10 cents. And he said, "Well, I'll take a 5-cent shine." I said, "Mr. Jones, you need a 10-cent shine. Your shoes are a little dirty." He said, "Okay, sonny boy, good answer." And he gave me a dime. Then along came Mr. James. Mr. James was one of those type of individuals that wasn't the friendliest type of people in the world at all. But I did notice when he came out of the bar, he had this female companion with him, and he had a completely different demeanor as he strutted out of the bar. And I said, "Hello, Mr. James, or shoe shine, sir." "Oh, that's not Mrs. James." And I just looked at him like, "Oh, shame on you." And he reached into his pocket and he just dumped all the change out of his pocket. He gave me pennies, nickels, dimes, and he even gave me 2 quarters. Well, I went running back to my mama. And I said, "Mama, I got some money for you now." And she looked at me. She said, "Sonny boy, you go ahead and keep your money." Now, let me ask you. During those times, I learned a lot about negotiations, even though I didn't realize I was doing it at the time. I learned about body language when I looked at Mr. James and gave him that sinful eye, and he just coughed up more money than he otherwise would have. As lawyers, what value could be added to your practice by having someone that could help you read body language, by having someone that could teach you how to negotiate better? As someone that's 88 years old, Okay, now that's when the surprise looks come about, okay? But those are the tactics you can use in the negotiations also, just to throw people off guard. And when it comes to body language, there's certain signs you can read. Someone says to you, I'm innocent. What are they really saying to you? No, they're not. They're saying, no, I'm not, and they're pushing away. Someone says, I really love you. Well, be careful. The body attempts to always stay in a state of comfort, and thus, if someone is lying, they will try to go into a gesture to make themselves feel a little better. And you can pick up those type of gestures. My name is Greg Williams. I'm known as the Master Negotiator and Body Language Expert. If you'd like to have a silent partner in your corner, reach out to me. Notice the hand gestures, okay? Thank you.